Has Elon Musk lost power? Okay, we're going to talk about it. We're going to get into some Dogecoin talk because right now on the charts, we got to kind of talk about what's going on with Dogecoin because we are continuing this free fall. I want to share with you guys my update, give you guys my thoughts along the way. So if you hold Dogecoin, make sure you guys all subscribe right here to the channel. Make sure you guys are all involved. Also, if you haven't followed me on X, I do post things from time to time. Make sure you give me a follow over there on that platform, and let's get down into it, okay? And please remember, this is not financial advice. Always do your own research and due diligence. But this is the article that we're looking at right now that I want to break down for you in this video. Has Elon Musk lost his power? Posts about Dogecoin, and then yet nothing happens, okay? We all know kind of the highlights of some of the posts and tweets from Elon Musk and how this all transpires. He can send Dogecoin up 14, 15% just by him using those at one point 162 characters, okay? But now we look into this a little bit deeper. I want to get into kind of what Dogecoin's doing. And if we dive into CoinMarketCap, you can see kind of what the market's doing. We're going to look at the crypto bubbles briefly. 26 on fear and greed. That's kind of the big storyline right here, okay? But Dogecoin's still trading at 8th in total market cap. We are below a dime right now at that 0.9443 level, down a little bit under 3% on the day. So where Dogecoin heads through the weekend, that'll be something I have my eyes on. But right now, in terms of my crypto trading and what I'm doing and how I'm playing the market, this is kind of where I'm just in this wait and see approach. Historically, we know how Dogecoin trades alongside Bitcoin. And historically, September has been one of the worst months historically for the price action there with Bitcoin. But also, it's important to understand the months shortly following, October, November, historically have been the best kind of gainers for Bitcoin year over year. So that's what we're going to be looking forward to. We'll see what happens. But for me, it's always been Q4 of 2024 as well as Q1, Q2 of 2025. That's where we see the price action all transpire, and that's what I'm waiting for, okay? So back in this article with Dogecoin, this is where we have to talk about Elon Musk, okay? Supporting Dogecoin from time to time, up through all-time highs. We see the posts on X and how everything goes down. But now things have been changing, okay? So on September 7th, he posted an AI-generated picture saying DOGE. This is something where we've seen this picture, and this is an acronym, okay, for the Department of Government Efficiency. Now, it was also a aside to kind of what he's backing within Dogecoin. We all know how prominent the steam is behind Dogecoin becoming that payment processing currency for creators there on X. We all know the plans for Elon Musk, what he has within X, really shaping that into kind of growing that platform and trying to battle YouTube, unfortunately, within kind of the algorithms and what he wants to bring to the table in terms of having video productions over there. So it's something that I'm going to be diving into a little bit more. I'm going to be more active on Twitter, on X. So if you haven't followed me on that platform, the handle is in the bottom left of your screen. Make sure you guys all give me a shout on there. I do post things from time to time, but we are going to be picking that up, okay? But this is kind of where we see, Dogecoin seeing a little bit of a recovery, but they're not necessarily getting to where we need to get to, and they're lagging behind some of the other top gainers that we've seen, right? We've seen SWI, we've seen Optimism, Jasmine Coin, and Uniswap all having gains during the same period where Dogecoin's lagging behind. These cryptos are up 3 to 11+%, okay? And this is something where we go on about what Elon's been doing. He's been making public comments, whether or not be direct or indirect mentions of Dogecoin, but they're not impacting the price of Dogecoin like they were in the past. Now, another thing with Elon Musk is the ongoing lawsuit with Tesla. That's related to Dogecoin's price manipulation, okay? Now, coming out from Judge Alvin Hellerstein, saying that these statements are aspirational and puffery, not actually factual, and susceptible to being falsified. There's no reasonable investor that could rely on them. So I'm not taking them seriously. I don't think there's any market manipulation with Dogecoin's price. I think it's just kind of the buy the rumor, sell the news events that go on. Whenever Elon Musk's news is in the name is in the news, we see Dogecoin either having, it seems to be as of lately, having a little bit of a fall. So that's kind of more so, I think, investors hedging against the big guy. He has no affiliation with Dogecoin, but for some reason, due to his aspirations and his affinity with Dogecoin, we do see that price kind of directly related to his statements, but not so much as of recent, okay? And that's kind of where we look into this. We've seen the class action lawsuit naming Dogecoin within damages, manipulating the price, 258 billion in damages because we saw Dogecoin surge 36,000% due to Elon Musk's influence, and then shortly after we did crash in 2022. So whether or not you believe that's true, please let me know down below in the comments. That's kind of where I'm at. I don't see this being true and factual. I think that it wasn't just Dogecoin being manipulated. So if Elon Musk is directly tied to Dogecoin, why were other cryptos also falling at that time? I think that was just kind of what the broader crypto market was doing. But now that we have Dogecoin failing the move when Elon posts, and it caught me by surprise, honestly, when I saw that post where it was the Department of Government Efficiency, and we saw that post. I mean, I know he's clever, I know he's up to no good, and he always finds ways to stir the pot, and that's definitely one way you're going to do so. So when I got that notification, because I do follow Elon Musk on my X, I said, oh my God, here we go, Dogecoin's going to pump. And then as you guys all look at the charts, we failed to do so. So that's kind of what the big storyline is. I've talked to you guys pretty much ad nauseum how I believe that, you know, Elon Musk, for whatever he stands for in crypto, that's fine, but I think it needs to be separate to what Dogecoin's trying to do. I want to see Dogecoin go up. I want to see them have great days. I want to see Dogecoin return to all-time highs, to really high levels of performance. I want to see them vault themselves as the #1 OG meme coin substantially. I want to believe in Dogecoin, okay? But as it relates to Elon Musk, I think it's important to understand that we need to do this without him, okay? Because if we're so reliant on one person, that's never a good thing for just crypto as a whole. It's something to really keep in mind. If we really want decentralization, we can't have a public figure such as the name as Elon Musk controlling whether or not be by his intentions and really manipulating the charts. If that is going on, it can't be going on because that's never going to be a good thing when we have that much volatility. So that's kind of where I stand with Dogecoin. I think the biggest thing right now is getting on X, make that a source of adoption, a source of volume. But when it comes to Elon Musk and the lawsuits that are ongoing and the influence and the manipulation, we need to do away with that talk because in terms of FUD, I think that's present, and I think that's one of the things where Dogecoin's being held back by is that FUD, okay? And FUD is never good for crypto. So in terms of kind of my take-home message, I want to separate ourselves from Elon Musk, but I still want to have him basically on board with what Dogecoin's doing because in some way we can't do without him, but if we really want to get Dogecoin back to Valhalla, the moon, wherever you want to go to within Dogecoin and your holdings, we kind of need them, okay? But just not a lot, all right? So that's kind of where I'm at. That's my stance. I hope you guys are all doing well. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy what's going on with crypto. I think, like, if you go back to this video and you look back, I think months from now, you really have to echo my sentiment where I feel truly that September being one of the worst historical months for Bitcoin, that's going to segue into two of the best months historically when we see October, November, we really start to come into our own. So that's kind of what I got. That's where I'm at with all this. Appreciate you guys watching. If you haven't done so, make sure you subscribe on your way out. Smash that like button, and we'll see you guys all in the next video. Cheers.